Hello there, Marguerita here with an EFT tapping session for you, and this is about I am a failure. Hello there, Marguerita here, conscious mindset coach, business strategist, and light worker from Pitbull, and founder and creator of the Wealth Consciousness Movement. And today I have an EFT tapping video for you on I am a failure. Now, our identity beliefs are like self-fulfilling prophecies. And if you have ever felt like you are doomed to fail, like failure is just like a part of your being, and that you are never going to be able to succeed, then you are not alone. I know that I have felt this way myself on multiple occasions, and it can be really debilitating to be in that state. Because remember, everything is a state and everything affects your frequency and vibration. So if you have an identity belief that you are a failure, that you are doomed to be a failure, that you are never going to succeed, then your habits and behaviors will actually reflect the belief. So it's highly unlikely that if you believe that you're a failure and that everything you do just doesn't work, then how likely is it that you're going to go all in on achieving your goals and dreams? It's not, is it? Because you've already set yourself up to anticipate failure, to expect failure. And when you expect failure, you're probably much more likely to grab a packet of biscuits or crisps and go and sit on the couch and watch telly or watch Netflix or something, because you feel like no matter what you do, you're never going to get ahead. No matter what you do, you're going to experience the disappointment, the debilitating, crushing feeling of failure. And failure can feel quite crushing. Here's the thing about achieving big goals, big dreams. Doesn't matter whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a sports person, even in a relationship. If you have goals to live with your partner for the rest of your life and it's all going to be sunshine, rainbows, and unicorns, then I have not met a person yet who hasn't had personal challenges in relationships. So it's not just being able to overcome the challenges and the problems. It's being able to work through them in a way that gets you to the promised land. And sometimes that takes a whole lot of grit and determination and dedication and commitment and tenacity and all of those traits and characteristics that are going to help you to stick with it through any problem or challenge that you are facing. In order to do that, you need to believe in your ability to succeed. If you don't believe in your abilities to succeed, then your efforts are going to be minimal at best, aren't they? You're probably going to give it a shot and go, nah, didn't work. I'm just going to go back to being miserable and living my sucky, mediocre life. That is not acceptable, because you are infinitely powerful. You have the ability to achieve anything you put your mind to. You are a being that is capable of achieving great things. And once you believe that in your very heart and soul, once you believe you are infinitely powerful and you are bigger than any challenge you will ever face, you will be unstoppable. No matter the adversity, no matter the challenge, you will find a way around, over, under, through, because you believe in your ability to get to the place that you want to get to the promised land, to achieve that vision, that goal, that dream. It doesn't matter how long it takes. It doesn't matter how many challenges you have to overcome. You believe in your heart and soul that as long as you just stick to it, you will get there. And I know that that is possible for you. I know anything is possible for you. So let's get into the tapping, shall we? I want you to rate the statement on a scale of 0 to 10. I am a failure. Or I feel like a failure. On a scale of 0 to 10, how true is that for you right now in this minute? It's BS, by the way, total and utter BS. But if you have a belief that tells you that, then it's not fun and it's not helping you. It's not supporting you to achieve your goals and dreams. Okay, so take a note of that number and let's start by tapping on the side of the hand and repeat after me. Even though I feel like a failure, I deeply and completely love and accept all of me. Even though I feel like I'm doomed to fail, I choose to love and accept all of me right now. Even though no matter what I do, I'm destined to fail because I'm a big fat failure. I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept who I am and how I feel right now. Okay, tapping through the points, starting with the inside of the eye. I'm a failure. I have failed so many times. I'm doomed to fail. I'm destined to fail. Doesn't matter what I do. Nothing ever works. I'm just a big fat failure. I'm a failure. I've proven it over and over again. I'm a big fat failure. I fail at everything. Nothing I do works. There's just no point in me even trying because I'm doomed to fail. Failure is just a part of who I am. I just need to face reality. I'm a failure. It's a part of my being. I'm doomed to fail no matter what I do. I'm destined to fail. It's written in the stars. I'm a failure. I feel like such a failure. I'm so tired of the disappointment of failure. I feel so disappointed in myself. I feel so disappointed in my results. I feel crushed and deflated. Failure is crushing. I feel defeated and deflated. I feel like I'm destined to fail. And failure is so disappointing. I destroy and uncreate feeling like a failure. I destroy and uncreate all emotional attachment to I'm a failure. I destroy and uncreate all emotional attachment to all my past failures. I destroy and uncreate I am a failure. I destroy and uncreate the disappointment of failure. I destroy and uncreate all emotional attachment to feeling like a failure. Okay, deep breath. Release it. Another deep breath. Release all that old energy. Blow it out. Get it away. Okay, rate that statement, I am a failure, or I feel like a failure, on a scale of 0 to 10. We're going to do another round or two on the some of the negative stuff, and then we're going to introduce some positive stuff. So firstly, that I just want to mention that our identity beliefs are some of our strongest, if not the strongest and most impactful beliefs. So they are the I am or I am not statements. Once we adopt an identity, then our subconscious will go about creating situations, circumstances, results, causing us to behave in certain ways that will just prove that identity. It will confirm what we believe about ourselves. So this is a part of the vicious cycle. In order to create different results, it's really powerful to release the old sabotaging and destructive identity and adopt a new identity. Now, here's the thing about failure. Failure is just feedback. Failure is an inevitable part of living on this planet. It's an inevitable part. Failure is an inevitable part of you trying and attempting to succeed. So the thing is that failure is not a terminal illness. As I said, failure is just feedback. It's temporary. As long as you stay in the game, failure is temporary. And you know what failure does? It builds resilience. It builds your ability to overcome challenges. It builds your determination as long as you allow it to. Yes, failure can be crushing and disappointing. Get over it. It's temporary. This too shall change. If you need to, when you're feeling those down feelings, when you're feeling like I'm beaten, I'm tired, blah, 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 do some tapping on it or do some other release techniques that help you to release those negative emotions, because your emotional response contributes to your state of mind. Your state of mind determines the actions that you take. It determines how you show up. It determines the results that you get ultimately, and it determines whether you succeed or whether you don't. So this is about shifting your state, your emotional and mental state, because you must be resilient. The amount of resilience you have will underlie your results in life, in all of life. If you think of a sports athlete, a gold medal sports athlete, how did they get to being somebody who was able to stand on that podium and have that gold medal hung around their neck? I'm pretty damn certain they had a certain amount of talent to start with and a gift for whatever sport they were striving to achieve in. At the same time, there was a whole lot of hard work involved. There was tenacity, there was resilience, there was grit, there was determination. They showed up every single day with a quest to just be better than the day before and just be better than the day before. It is that drive for improvement, self-improvement, improving on your own results. It's the ability to mentally believe that you can get there, and to, no matter what the injuries are, no matter how many times they've lost in the past, they get back in the arena, they do more training, they work on their skill sets, on their capabilities, on their strength, on their mindset. They work on every single component that goes into making a gold medal athlete, and they do it every day. I mean, it's got those gold medal athletes. They are relentless, hour upon hour upon hour in the same discipline, practicing over and over and over and over a single move, or strengthening their muscles, or maybe if it's a team sport, it's a certain play that they have to execute, Or maybe if it's something like figure skating, they will do the same thing over and over and over and over. They are striving for perfection. So now that can sound a little daunting, but all you want every day is progress. All you want is each day to be better than the day before. And every single person who achieves anything great, including a gold medal athlete, experiences failure after failure after failure after failure. That is a part of the process. So release your emotional attachment and the decisions that you have made about failure. Release the stigma of failure. In society, we have stigmatized failure. Eliminate that. Because if you want to be successful in general at life or at anything, at bringing your dreams to life, then you've got to normalize failure. It's got to be okay to fail. All right, enough of the pep talk. Let's do a couple more tapping rounds, and then we're going to do positive tapping rounds on creating a new identity. Okay, so I destroy and uncreate all emotional attachment to being disappointed by failure. I destroy and uncreate my negative beliefs about failure. I destroy and uncreate. If I fail, then I'm a failure. I destroy and uncreate my negative decisions about failure. I destroy and uncreate my negative beliefs about what failure means about me. I destroy and uncreate feeling like I'm doomed to fail and that failing means I'm a failure. I destroy and uncreate I'm a failure. I destroy and uncreate the disappointment of failure. I destroy and uncreate avoiding the pain of failure. I destroy and uncreate avoiding failure, feeling like a failure, thinking I'm a failure. Deep breath. And release it. Okay, scale of 0 to 10. I am a failure. I feel like a failure. Dropping down, hey? Super cool. All right, so now we're going to positively tap in a new identity. This is the beauty of this technique. You get to do tapping on the negative, which some people feel they kind of resist doing that. Here's the beauty of emotional freedom technique. I know that we have been taught to never focus on the negative because that just reinforces it in the brain. Yeah. Here's the thing. A lot of this stuff's already hardwired into your brain anyway. True story. So if you want to shift it, then ignoring it, sweeping it under the carpet ain't going to help you. Positive affirmations are great. However, it doesn't necessarily get to the root of the problem. The beauty of something like emotional freedom technique, and there are other techniques out there as well. I just happen to love EFT tapping. And the beauty of this technique is that as you are focusing on the negative and tapping, you are literally releasing it from your emotional field. You are unraveling it. You are disentangling it from your emotional body, from your physical body, from your mental body, and you're releasing the energy. It's all about releasing the energy and getting it out of your field. You are changing your frequency and vibration at the same time. How freaking cool and amazing is that? Okay, so let's now focus on doing some positive tapping and creating a new identity. So, tapping on the inside of the eye. Just because I fail Doesn't mean I'm a failure. Failure is a natural part of success. Temporary failure is feedback. Temporary failure is learning. The more I learn, the more I set myself up for success. Failure is just feedback. Failure does not mean anything about me. I choose to know that the more I fail, the closer I get to success. I choose to embrace failure as part of my success. I choose to know failure is part of the process. I choose to fail my way forward fast. No, failure is not fun, but it's an inevitable part of striving for my goals. Failure is inevitable, but it's temporary. And it means nothing about me. Being willing to fail makes me successful. I embrace failure as part of success. The more I fail, the more I succeed. The more I'm willing to fail, the more successful I become. I am already successful because I'm willing to fail. I'm already successful because I choose to embrace failure as part of the process. Failure is just feedback. Failure is just learning. I choose to know I am already successful. I am successful. I am a success. I am successfully failing my way forward. I choose to know I am a success. I choose to take deliberate, consistent action to achieving my success and my goals. I choose to fall in love with the journey of success. I choose to know every step I take, whether it works out or not, is a step toward my success. I choose to know I'm capable of achieving anything. And I will endure the pain and disappointment of failure, knowing that as I learn, I get closer to my goals. I choose to embrace failure as feedback and know that I am already a success. Just by trying, I am already succeeding. Deep breath. And release it. And again, deep breath. And release it. Okay, there is a saying that just came to me, and I think it was Earl Nightingale who said, success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Success is a progressive realization of a worthy ideal. That means that every step that you take, regardless of whether it's actually ends up in a positive result or it doesn't, it is still progress. It is still learning. It was Thomas Edison who said, I didn't fail 10,000 times to make the light bulb. I just found 10,000 ways it didn't work until I found the way that it did work. So if you have that kind of tenacity and resilience and persistence and consistency, then your success is inevitable. So get rid of that stigma around failure. Get rid of that identity that you are a failure, and know that every step that you take is a step toward progress, toward your ultimate success. If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, because that helps me to reach more people with this free content. And if you are an impact-driven conscious entrepreneur who wants to build wealth through a business that sets your heart on fire while making a difference in the world, then sign up for my Passion, Purpose, Profit Power class. It is at the address that is on your screen right now. It is totally free. It is where I will share with you secrets, strategies, and information that will help you to make progress, great progress toward achieving your goal and vision to being a successful entrepreneur and living life on your terms. So I look forward to seeing you in the Passion, Purpose, Profit, Power class and in the Wealth Consciousness Movement community. Until next time, keep tapping. Take care and bye for now.